Have you ever wondered what would happen if you shot a bullet at a nuclear bomb? It's a classic movie scene, right? The hero takes a desperate shot to stop the countdown, but would it actually work? Would the bomb explode, or would nothing happen at all? Let's dive into the fascinating physics behind this question. First off, let's get one thing straight. A nuclear bomb is not like the dynamite you see in old cartoons. You can't just bump it or hit it to make it go boom. Modern nuclear weapons are incredibly complex pieces of engineering. They're designed with multiple safety features to prevent exactly this kind of accidental detonation. Think of it less like a firecracker and more like a very, very complicated Swiss watch. For a nuclear explosion to occur, a process called nuclear fission needs to happen in a very specific way. Inside the bomb, there are fissionable materials like uranium or plutonium. To trigger an explosion, these materials have to be brought together with extreme precision and force to reach what's called a critical mass. This is usually achieved using conventional explosives packed perfectly around the nuclear core. When these conventional explosives detonate, they create an incredibly powerful and symmetrical shockwave. This shockwave crushes the nuclear material, increasing its density and kicking off a chain reaction. The key word here is symmetrical. The pressure has to be applied evenly from all sides at the exact same instant. If the timing is off by even a microsecond, or if the pressure is uneven, the chain reaction won't sustain itself. So, what happens when our hero's bullet hits the bomb? The bullet is a single high-velocity projectile hitting one specific point. Instead of creating that perfect symmetrical squeeze, it just punches a hole through the casing. It would likely detonate some of the conventional explosives it hits, but it would do so in a chaotic, asymmetrical way. This completely disrupts the delicate mechanism required for a nuclear detonation. The symmetry is broken, and the bomb essentially fizzles. This means it fails to produce a nuclear yield. The chain reaction doesn't start, or it stops almost immediately. The bomb is just broken. But wait, does that mean it's totally safe? Not exactly. While you've prevented a city-leveling nuclear blast, shooting the bomb could still be a very bad idea. If the bullet breaches the warhead's containment, it could release highly radioactive materials like plutonium into the surrounding area. This creates a serious radiation hazard, contaminating the land, air, and water. It wouldn't be a nuclear explosion, but it would be a radiological disaster, often called a dirty bomb scenario. So, to sum it up, shooting a nuclear bomb won't cause it to detonate. In fact, it's one of the ways to prevent it from detonating properly. The complex physics of nuclear weapons means they can't be set off by a simple impact. Thankfully, because of these and many other safety measures, there has never been an accidental nuclear explosion in history. Let's hope it stays that way. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into fascinating science. See you next time.